Hello everyone. Hello everyone. What's going on? My name is Timpire, and welcome to the almost daily vlog for October 25th, 2017. I just got finished recording the TNT podcast, but I wanted to come on and do a vlog about just something that I can't even express how insanely cool it is. And it doesn't actually... It's funny because it doesn't actually... like, I'm no longer a part of it almost, which fucking is so sad. Hey Cypher, hey Wrathful, hey background. Like it's almost so sad, but it's almost so exciting that something that I started grew into its own thing. Well, hey guys, before I get into it, I wanted to say I'm feeling a lot better. My friends who were supposed to visit last weekend canceled, and I ended up just sleeping for like 12 hours on Saturday last week. And then I went to my store and won all 5 games of Commander I played in Magic. So my cough is almost gone, and I'm feeling a lot better. If you watch the Shadow Warrior videos, you can see that I'm actually finally doing a lot better, which is really awesome. So I'm not dying anymore. I still have a little bit of a cough, but I'm doing pretty good. Anyway. I wanted to do this vlog because I was just in Discord recording the podcast with Tyler and Friedman, and I got a message from GG Man, and it said there's owner is working on it. Basically, just after a few messages, it said owner is working on a Timpire mod for Forces of Corruption. I went, that's ridiculous. This is not my room playing in the background. This is my office. But yes, it is super messy, partially because it's also my girlfriend's office. Owner is working on a Timpire mod. And I didn't believe it until I saw the ModDB page. The ModDB page is in the link below. I've been throwing this as jokingly around for years since I started modding, or since I started playing FOC mods, and the fact that this is real, that owner is actually doing this, so here's the thing. I fully recognize that the Timpire has grown into something that is not mine. It's one of those things that has grown into its own beast. There's a Timpire Discord. I linked to it on the channel, but I am very not able to go in there very much. I just have work, living with my girlfriend, doing D&D once a week, the podcast, trying to record. I just don't... Niffle Beast is boss. I had a pretty good day, especially after this. What do you think of it? I'm gonna respond to the chat after I get these thoughts out, because I need to express this for a second. The Timpire is something that kind of just sprung into existence years ago when I was running my raid call room that I was in like every single night for hours, because I was at college and I had like almost no friends, and I was in there and I was hanging out with a few people like Owner and a bunch of other guys and Nick, and the Timpire was just this idea. It started as a joke, and then it turned into, let's make this second channel. And I always jokingly said it would be so... my dream is to be in Forces of Corruption as a mod. And the fact that that's... I was actually just talking to Owner on Discord a minute ago, and he's like, I thought it was finally time. And I'm like... I feel like... this is like... I'm sorry, I'm shockingly not able to talk right now. The thought that even if I had to stop YouTube, something of what I've done would survive in a game that, while I complain about it endlessly and it frustrates me to no end, I do love Forces of Corruption. I do think it's a great game. I just wish it wasn't technically such a shit show and made it so hard to play. But the thought of having a mod created because of, even if it's not my creation anymore, it's like I can look back and it's like I'm trying to not take any credit at all for this. I don't deserve any credit whatsoever. I'm not in the Discord. The Timpire is something I haven't even like thought about in a while. Like, I don't deserve any credit for this. I really don't. I don't want anyone to think that this is there's credit for me here. But it's just like seeing something come of this that I didn't do. It's like it's taken on a life of its own. Like the Discord that exists that I don't go into, that still has my name on it, and people go there and hang out, and there's friends in there and things like that. It's so cool. It's an amazing feeling to know that. It's on par. This is going to sound very horrible. I don't remember the exact person, so it's kind of okay. But I remember way back when I was doing like Old Republic, not Knights of the Old Republic, just Old Republic. I will do voice work for the mod Syndros. I've already told owner I will happily do that. I remember getting a message from someone while I was playing the Old Republic, saying that I had my videos had basically helped him get through a really tough time where he was almost thinking about suicide. And this is like on par in a different way, but this is like emotionally on par with that, where this is something that I've said I don't want YouTube to be my career, and it never will be, because I as much as I am unhappy with my current job, I don't want to sit inside and play video games all day. But the thought of something, I've kind of, over the years, I've consigned myself to being one of those people who has no impact on the world. I don't believe. No, I fully understand play it. Like FOC is the, like, I am nothing here. Forces of Corruption is like the most popular game on ModDB all the time. Other people have put into it these amazing pieces of work, like Corey with Thrawn's Revenge and the other amazing mods for that game that I just played and happened to get lucky to be the person who got a lot of views off those videos. Like I am so not relevant for this. So it almost bothers me that I'm having this reaction of like being excited about this and thinking and feeling like almost pride in this when I've done nothing. It's really almost bothering me, actually. Like I wish there was something I could do to earn this. I would just say go to the link in the description of this video, because that's where the mod is on ModDB. Like, this is so hard to enunciate, which is funny because usually I have no problem talking during my LPs. Cypher, I'd love to do Syndros. I'd love to do Dawn of War, but I already have so many games I want to play, and I have no time to record them. I wish I deserved something like this. Yeah, I do have Dawn of War on Steam, Cypher. I guess all I can really say, hey GG man, I guess all I can really say is go support the mod. I guess the best I would love if I could step into the Discord more often, play in the background. I wish I could. I wish I could go into the Discord, but I just... What's it like having nearly 32k subs? It's more like having like 100 subs because of how many people watch the videos at this point. I guess part of the problem is genuinely I feel like this has almost never been work to me doing YouTube and stuff like that. I appreciate that, owner. I can't play the mod. I don't know. I hope people aren't asking me to play the mod. Owner said it is not even in a partially done state. Do you feel proud in what I've accomplished with the channel? I don't know. That's such a weird question. I honestly don't almost feel proud because I think I put myself into all of my commentary, but it's such a weird feeling because I look at people who have so many more subs than me and I'm like, I feel like I'm a little more entertaining than them. I'd like to think so. And then I look at people with less subs than me who I'm like, you deserve way more. And then I look at people who have rocketed past me and I'm like, well, my time is dead. Will I be doing any more Star Wars videos? I'm definitely going to do Star Wars videos. I'm going to do Battlefront 2. When the new Battlefront 2 comes out, I will play the single player of that. I will find time and I will play that. I will play the campaign at least. What time is it? It's 11 o'clock for me. See, I don't even feel like that, Ramon. Be your side in the mighty Timpire. I'm just a guy playing video games that I like because I like playing video games and I like talking, and I remember I was inspired by my friend Ed, who always said he loved to watch me play video games, and that's why I started doing YouTube, because I figured somewhere in the world someone might like to watch this. And Star Trek FPS? I don't remember ever playing a Star Trek FPS. You have fun playing. Yeah, I know. I played StarCraft 2 years and years ago. Subs don't matter. Yeah, I know. I make jokes about how my 30,000 subs are actually 200 subs. I still remember that old channel. I wish I didn't remember that old channel. Did a lot of shitty reviews and shit on that channel. I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling at this point. I guess if anyone posts anything in the chat now, I'll just respond to it for a few minutes before I have to go and honestly probably go to bed. I guess all I can say is thank you all for sticking around. I hope you guys go check out the mod for sure. I'm planning on doing some voice acting for the mod if owner ever needs me to. Or use any of my old video lines. I'm sure there's plenty of old bullshit. Or if I have to record something like the future is clouded but the destiny is clear, I'm sure I wouldn't be surprised. Can we get the holocron back? I always want to do the Hey, Carl! Man, it's been a long time. Fondest memories. The raid call was a lot of fun. I'm very sad that I don't get to be in the Discord. The raid call 2.0 as it was. I remember that raid call. Think about all you've done. Why quit something you really love doing? Oh, I'm not quitting. This isn't like a goodbye vlog. Sorry, I know I'm getting all emotional, but this isn't goodbye. Can't wait to see you fail at Mech Assault. Skitter scatter, boys. I'd love to record Mech Assault. Unfortunately, I need to get my graphics. Maybe if... Oh my god, if Mech Assault 1 and 2 was added to that backwards compatibility that KOTOR and Crimson Skies just got today for the Xbox One, holy shit. Well, thanks, Cypher. That means a lot. I should probably go to bed too. Yeah, anyone who should go to bed, you guys should go to bed, because I'm going to bed within an hour here. I would enjoy watching this as a personality. Thank you, Star General. We got some. No, Carl, I'm not being depressive. I'm just trying to emote what I'm feeling because I found out today that Owner is making a Timpire mod. So, best Star Wars YouTuber NA. Thousands of people in the. Yeah, the Star Wars Sins LP. The Thrawn's Revenge Galactic Conquest against Nick. I wish I had time to talk to Nick more these days. Honestly, the. I appreciate it. By the way, how was playing Siege? Siege was a lot of fun. It's sad that I left my old job and my two buddies, Nick and Chris, both moved, so we haven't been able to talk nearly as much. We still play Titanfall once in a blue moon. You should get shot from the ground and come back in the sky as a Venator. Subway feels like it. Well, I trust me, guys. I appreciate. Sins of the Prophets is on hiatus too. That's unfortunate. I wish Sins would come out with it. Like, this is a side tangent. This is just the ramblingest vlog. Part of the reason I feel like I've been doing less videos is because it has to be your Pringles line where you got sour cream and onion Pringles are the best. I think otherwise you're wrong. Jeez, Carl, going way back to the means. Deus Vult. A big problem is there hasn't been new games. Like, I love Sins and I love FOC, but man, technical issues just fucking get tiring. Like, hell, Shadow Warrior's been crashing like crazy during the fucking LP until I finally finished. Started reading the EU. Oh, that's awesome to hear, kid creator. I'm glad to hear that someone else picked up the EU instead of letting it die. Thanks, Star General. Do you meet up with fan, especially people like me who live in Ohio? Zach, I wish I could. I mean, if there was ever any interest, the problem is I don't know how many people it would be more than just like one. Tim played Empire at War and made fun of the droids. We can't stop complaining. I'll always complain. Remember, I'm sure you will. Future's clouded, but the memes are mostly old EU. I'm sure I'll come up with some after this. I'm sure I'll come up with some holiday thing, some holocron or something. What I need is like one Saturday where I don't go to the magic shop and I just lock myself in my office and just record and shit for a whole day, and then it'll be good to go. Yeah, so I'm gonna finish this rambling vlog. I played Hearts of Iron. Flew to Switzerland. Probably would. Should definitely do a Half-Life 3 LP. That I probably won't do because I'm not actually a huge fan of Half-Life. I tried playing 2 years and years after it came out, and I was like, oh, this isn't fantastic. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go to bed. I just wanted to... This is just a big thank you. Like, me trying to emotionally process how cool this is. Yeah, all I can say is I'm not going anywhere. YouTube is not dead for me. And made fun of the droids. Oh yeah, that's true. YouTube is not stopping anytime soon. I know I'm just kind of on hiatus because my job is such bullshit. Am I gonna buy a Switch? Probably not. I barely have time to play video games I want to play for YouTube these days. Hell, I was just talking on the podcast. You guys will probably hear it in a few hours from the podcast. Fucking Tyler and Freeman getting me to play Destiny 2. There's going to be Destiny 2 videos of the three of us and hopefully Luigi in the near future. So, anyway, thank you all very much for watching. Go support the mod. The mod, has it gone up at all? We're up to 420 of 30,854 on the popularity on ModDB. We got to push that at least above 400, if not all the way up to sub 100. Amazing mod, Empire. Anyway, I'm going to try to stay engaged with YouTube. I need to get better at this shit. As sad as that is to say so many years later. Anyway, thank you all so much. You guys don't know how much it means to get messages like this when I'm doing such long hours at work and I'm pretty beaten down lately. It means a lot to see stuff like this. So thank you all very much from the bottom of my heart. This is what I hoped to get out of YouTube when I started all these years ago. And it means more than the money does, certainly. So it's terrible as that sounds, if I can say it. So anyway, I'm going to stop freaking it out. So thank you all so much for watching. My name is Timpire, and I will catch you guys later for sure.